excuse me, McWin sauce. All right, we will play against McWin sauce. And I lost the die roll. Lovely. This is not a very good hand. Nope. Hi there, giant dwarf. This is better. We can keep this, at least. We want to scry into a lord or another merfolk. Maybe Silvergill would be good. We're on the draw, so we're gonna get that turn 1. Yeah, I think that's good. We'll put that on top. Ooh, Tron. Our first hand might have been okay. We had a couple of permission things. Regery's not really where we want to be against Tron, but I couldn't know that. I think we threw the Curse Catcher out, and then next time we want to be able to hold up blue for Spell Pierce. We don't want to get them to let them get Tron online. So we'll go ahead and do Cavern, Merfolk. Oh, that's so silly. If I do it the wrong direction, it makes me click again. Alright, and we pass a turn. So we will Curse Catch if they try to play an Ancient Stirrings or something like that. Lord of Atlantis. Okay, that's great. I actually kind of want to play that. Then we aren't leaving our Spell Pierce up. Harbinger is something we're going to want late game just in case we need him to bounce a Worm Coil or something like that. I think we are going to be safe to go ahead and play Lord. Because the Flooded Strand means they're probably blue or blue-white Giftstron or something like that. So they're not trying to get to their combo quite as fast. So I think we have a little bit more time. Hi there, Puma-kun. Hi there, Morphy Tire. I'm doing pretty good tonight. I'm just getting started, so we'll see how I do playing-wise, but it's been a good day. Some friends came over and we hung out and watched movies, and it was nice. And ate homemade cookies from last Thursday. Snow-covered plains? Okay. Guess they probably just wanted to hit F6. No, I guess, okay. So no, they're gonna do their map on, that makes sense. La-da-da. Seachrome Coast. Which is... oh, the Fastland. Okay. So it definitely puts us in blue-white Tron. Most likely with gifts, the gifts and given thing. Hi there, Caveman Kellen. Alright, so another land would have been good here. Then we could drop Rager and everybody gets cheaper. But I think we just need to aggro out, and we've got the hand that we can do that. So I'm going to play Master, and then attack in for 6. And this Cavern of Souls will help. Can't be countered. Repeal. Okay. I'd rather it come back to my hand than get rid of it to counter the spell, counter their card draw, so. Oh no! And that's why they got rid of my Curse Catcher. But we'll have 3 lands. Hi there, Rob! 5 days till Christmas! Woohoo! Alright, so that was kind of a time walk, but it cost them 2 cards. And gave me a land, so. Oh, very nice, Wires. Yeah, because it's morning now already. If you have fewer creatures and less life. Yep. Alright, so we can play Rejury, and then Curse Catcher's free. Now we can hold up Spell Pierce after, I don't know, probably that's all we're going to play. Alright, so. Marrow Rejury, can't be countered. I'm just going to go see some family about an hour, hour and a half away, and then hang out in town, hang out with my friends and some family here. So nothing like big or crazy, but it'll just be a nice break from everything. Untap an island, so we can hold up Spell Pierce. Yes, please. They don't have an island, and they will probably trade their 3 guys for my Lord, which I don't want to do. Okay, they didn't really do anything. Alright, another free Curse Catcher into Master of Waves holding up Spell Pierce. Da, da, da. Untap island, yes. Just a large series of clicks. Alright, and then, so we're holding up Spell Pierce. We don't have Island Walk, they'll still triple trade, or triple block. Next time we can swing for a lot of damage, though. So I think, I guess we're the beatdown, though. We're the beatdown, so we need to attack. Alright, so we attack the one that we're not too sad if it dies, and see if they trade their board for my Curse Catcher. I'm glad you're having fun, Virus. Alright, so they are trading their board for my Curse Catcher, which is fine because now their board is clear and everybody can get through next time. So we're holding up Spell Pierce and pass the turn. Search your library for up to 4 cards with different names, reveal them. Target opponent chooses two. Okay, so this is the one I counter for Tron, right? There's no loop around it. Search for 4 cards with different names. Opponent choose 2. Yeah, and they cannot pay for it. So Spell Pierce. And they made sure they could play around a single curse catcher, but that's why they wanted to get the second curse catcher off the field. So, yes, they did not know about a spell pierce, and thus could not play around it. Yes. Ooh, beer. That sounds like a good idea. Let's go ahead and spreading seas. Um, just for the cantrip and to make Tron impossible. Yeah, another Master of Waves. Okay. 3, 6, 9, 13 plus 12. That should be lethal if we can get everybody through. No cryptic command. They don't have triple blue. What is this? Snap into Path to Exile. One of the guys. Oh, this guy does not have Island Walk, so he'll block that. Oh, they'll path my Master of Waves. Yeah, I mean, that's gonna happen. I don't have anything I can do. Like, I had Snag, I'd rescue him back to my hand. But we do have another one for next turn. And they'll just pay for Curse Catchers, so... might as well go get a land. Not ideal, but... it's not the end of the world, either. Um... Okay. Make you pay the mana for it. Or not, so they do know what they're doing. Yeah. Okay, so here we're going to play Harbinger for Devotion. Yeah, I know, can't be countered is rough. Like, the kind of things I could do in response to it would be like Vapor Snag my own Master Waves or something like that. And I didn't have any of those tricks. So, let's see if they have another one, because then we'll be in trouble. Oh, and hi, Captain Crunch, by the way. Thirst for knowledge. Yep. I mean, we should have we should have thought about the fact that we'd be playing Supreme Verdict. If they're gonna be playing Supreme Verdict anyway, I guess they had to kill or Path to Exile my master, or they would die. Before I can draw a counterspell. Yeah, let's thin my deck so I don't draw lands. I say as I draw lands. Alright, let's... Alright, well we're put behind, but that doesn't mean that we're gonna lose. And we're not that far behind them either. And they have 3 cards in hand. We have 1. Sphinx's Revelation is gonna be pretty bad. So only 3. I mean, 3 cards is bad news. But normally they want to do that for a lot more. All right. Bye-bye, Virus. Hi, Six Monarch. Thank you. Okay. Well, we need to draw something else. So, we can hit their ghost quarters so our cavern is safe is probably the plan. But if they sacrifice it now, we definitely want to draw cards. So, I think we're going to... We'll just hit this one. It doesn't give them any extra blue. They're not going to be able to stop my draw trigger. Oh, jeez. Now we're flooding real hard. Right. I think we hold these and pretend there's something else. I mean, maybe we'll make it if we just keep hitting for 2 forever. Yes, this is Blue-White Gifts Tron. Can't be countered. And then pass turn. I mean, they may know I'm holding blank since I am not playing any of them, but this Vapor Snag is not a completely blank card. What does Day of Judgment do? Destroy all creatures. Alright, so that's when we Vapor Snag our Reejerey. And we'll only lose Harbinger. So that was a 1-for-1. Oh, I guess 2-for-1 because I got my Vapor Snag. But I'd rather get that than my Reejerey. Woohoo! Alright. The Reejerey, just like you're expecting. And you just go ahead and run it out there. Because I know they're playing the control game, but I have to keep putting threats out and making them answer those threats. 6, 7. So that's Sphinx's tutelage for 5. Oh no, it's Ugin. So they're going to do -3 and try to bolt us to death. This is not great. Yeah. We're letting Tron live for too long. They have the inevitability game. Guess we'll just throw it down there. This is not looking too hot for us now. They've hadn't answered everything. Hi there, Lil Wolf. Do I have anything that can actually beat Ugin? I don't have anything that can get rid of Ugin other than dealing damage. So no, I don't think I get this. Mm. No, because then they'll just -2 Ugin. Yeah, we're just gonna go to the next game. We don't have time for this. We would have to be extremely lucky to pull it out. Alright, so Chalice does not really help us. They're not playing creatures. Let's see, we want our negates in. Our snags are not going to be as helpful. I mean, they did let us save our guy, but we would rather just be able to keep playing things than having to do this. That's only going to help us if we're already losing. We could bring in Kira. Would Kira be better than Rejury, though? Probably not. Spreading Seas is not quite as good here, because they are running blue. And they're not trying to get to Tron really fast. Is Kira better than Spreading Seas? Yes. Because Path to Exile and all that kind of stuff. Alright, I think that is our deck. We brought our curve up a little, but not too bad. And we're on the play this time, which helps. And we don't have to mulligan this time, which also helps. So I'm going to turn 1 Mutavault into Vial. No, I should do blue so I can master, and then I can copy a master with the image. Alright, so keep this hand. Did you play blue-white Tron though? Because it plays very different than red-green. Yeah. I would keep those in against red-green Tron. Yeah. Those are definitely strategies we want to use and keep against red-green Tron, but they're just not where we want to be against blue-white. They're just a control deck, essentially. That if you let them go on long enough... Ooh, sweet. They will eventually win. Alright, an instep pen for that Aether Vial Curse Catcher. Instep. So they're going to Expedition Map on my instep, probably. I wonder if they're holding their pen. Yes, I would like to use it. Thank you. Alright, next turn we get to play everything that's in our hand. So, that's pretty great. Yes, please. Alright. I don't think we need to hold up for Spell Pierce right now, so Mutavault. Blue, colorless blue. Kira. Woohoo! Hello. We're playing blue-white Giftstron. If you were watching. Oh. Oh, he's eating cookies. You should pour me a glass. No, I can't really eat on camera. It makes me uncomfortable. Don't eat all my cookies. Thank you. Phantasmal Image, Master Pearl Trident. Alright, I'm gonna need to speed up my play. I'm talking too much trying to explain all of my plays, and I'm playing too slow because of it. Okay, we've seen a mine. And now they've played the mine. I can't counter that with Curse Catcher, so that's when I would have liked to hold up Spell Pierce. Okay, that's a pretty good draw. See, and then we can get another card out of it. Spreading Seas. It's another draw, but then we can't attack this turn, but we can hold up Spell Pierce. We'll only be hitting for 3. Let's hit the mine. Alright, and so now we cannot attack because of the prison. The prison is a problem because we don't really have anything to get rid of enchantments. I mean, we're blue, so that's just not really available to us. Yep. Nope, we're going to keep it on 2. Sweet. Yes, please. Lord Atlantis. Alright, so I can attack with a 5/5 and a 4/4 this turn. So combat. I hope I do this at the right time. Attack. Okay, so yes. Supreme Verdict? Oh, Thirst for Knowledge. I guess they were hoping that I would counter it with my Curse Catcher that's attacking or something. And they discarded Power Plant and Celestial Colonnade. So it's 3 mana, draw 1 card. I mean, that's not fantastic. Yep. Alright, I knew that I was potentially playing in the Supreme Verdict, and I did anyway because I needed to get my damage in. We'll go ahead and try to Curse Catch it. Hi there, T! Alright, so I can attack with the Mutavault and hold up Spell Pierce mana. Fantastic. Okay, declared attacks. Yes. Hi there, Ruben! Thank you! I can't counter that, can I? Bummer. Gifts Tron always seems to be a very hard matchup for me. I always have a pretty hard time against control decks. I'm not sure where I'm falling short against these control decks, but for some reason, I keep doing so. They can pay for Spell Pierce. Oop. No, I don't look at that right now. Thank you. Okay. I mean, they'll just pay for it. Put 2 in the graveyard and the rest into your hand. And they pay for it to resolve, so there's no point in doing my spell pierce now. Maybe I can use it on whatever I put in their hand. But I choose 2 cards, and the chosen cards go to the graveyard. So we're choosing what goes away. Oh, okay. I'm targeted because it's target opponent. Got it. They could just pick 2 cards, and then I can decide if I'd rather have them in their graveyard or in their hand. They're trying to decide what's going to let them win. Alright, so Wrath of God costs 4. They've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so they could pay that. Thirst I don't worry about. Exile's a problem. Snapcaster lets them get Path to Exile back, or get Wrath to God back. But if I give them Snap and Wrath of God... No. If I give... Okay, so if I give them Snap, and have them snap into Wrath of God, which they won't do if they'll just play Path to Exile. Oh, jeez. Let's put Snapcaster and Path to Exile in the graveyard. Now they have to spend a lot of mana to clear my board instead of just targeting 1 card. Oh, 2 have to go to the yard? So they put what they want in the yard there. Alright, and they would be able to pay my Spell Pierce, but it costs them a lot more mana to do that. Instead of 1, it costs 4. This is an uphill battle. They couldn't have cast Thirst for Knowledge that turn and Wrath. Alright. Can they pay to do this? It costs 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yes. Dang it. So they'll just eat him. They were hoping I wouldn't catch that probably. Yes, but if I gave them Snap and put Wrath in the graveyard, I'd have to put their 1 mana kill my board available to them either in their hand or via their Snapcaster, which then I couldn't counter it. So Path to Exile was the problem card in that hand. And I had to get it gone and not let him snap into it, which is why I chose those 2 cards. Okay, they still have a Colonnade, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, they don't have enough to animate this Colonnade. A Lord here would be fantastic, deck. That's not a Lord. Oh, yep, I forgot I had to pay. K2 does! Thank you for following! Yeah, Gifts Tron is pretty sweet. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. They have access to 4 mana, so even double pierce won't save me. Alright, it resolves. Might as well go get a land so we don't draw it. Hi there, Snow-Covered Planeswalker! Yes, I knew that they were able to cast Wrath, but it cost them 4 mana to wipe my board as opposed to 1 mana to wipe my board, because all I had out there was Master of Waves and his elementals. So Path of Exile clears the board anyway. We could double pierce this, which I think is really important. Did they not pay? Oh, they had mana in their mana pool? Oh, jeez. Never mind. I didn't notice they had mana in their mana pool. Alright, I'll call you Snow. If I remember Brian, I might try that one. But it's easier if I use part of your username. So other people in chat know who I'm talking about. Alright, Iona is in the graveyard. For those who don't know, and since I can't quote it, Iona, a bunch of mana, enters the battlefield, choose a color. Your opponents can't cast spells of the chosen color. Aether Vial helps. Target card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Yep. So then blue. And I can't get through the 7/7. Alright, so next time I guess we roll the vial up. Because we know about retreat. That's not a good idea though, because most of my guys are 2-drops. Alright, this is rough. Can I not block it? Oh, it's got flying. Well, okay. I didn't realize it had flying. That's why I'm learning the cards better. Right, but Iona is just as terrifying when I'm a monocolored deck and everything I'm trying to cast is blue.